Hey, this is my second video this morning regarding the integrity of manhood or integrity of being a man. Uh, that goes hand to hand. Now, earlier I mentioned about respecting yourself and requiring others or expecting others to respect you as well. Let me give you an example of this that's probably going to be odd. Learn and practice celebrating your success, whether it's small or large. Even if it's small, don't wait till a big promotion or something to celebrate. Celebrate the small things as well with your family so that they see the importance of, pressing toward their goals. One of the challenges that I did not recognize is that a lot of times I did not even celebrate my successes. So that made people around me think that it wasn't really important when it really was. And it also helped, whether it's my children or whether it's my people that worked for me and things like that. I did a very poor job of celebrating my success, which in effort was part of their success as well. And by me not celebrating, even things like my birthday, a lot of times I forgot when it was my birthday. So basically, in essence, especially people that are being mentored by me or being advised by me, and that basically tells them it's not that important, when actually it is. So learn and practice celebrating your success. Now, I'm not saying make it irrelevant, and I'm not saying everybody gets a trophy syndrome. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying set a goal. Like when I finally decided that, you know what, I'm going to get my degree. And when I had that written down and I had pasted that on the wall, every time I got tired or every time I was struggling with some of my lessons and stuff like that, where really I didn't want to go and finish it, I would look at that, what I wrote down, and I would also look at the pictures of my family, because then it reminded me why I was doing it, and it was reminding me that my success wasn't necessarily about me. It was also for those that were dependent on me or that looked up to me, that was supporting me. And at a young age, I did a terrible job of celebrating my success. Even when I was in the Air Force, I did some good things in the Air Force. I got recognized, I got the certificates, I got the plaques, and all I did is just put them to the side. When what I should have did is found a way to post them, not to brag about myself, but to remind those that will follow me or that were encouraged by me that this is something important, and they played a role in this. Even before they were born, they played a role in it. Even before the people that I was supervising came to me or was working for me, they played a role in it, because if I was going to be an effective supervisor or an effective manager or an effective father or effective husband or effective friend or pastor or deacon, servant, professional, I had to prepare myself for that before that time arrives. And part of preparing yourself for that is going through and looking at what does your supervisor have to do, and how would I do that, and what did they need to see. Now watch this. As I started thinking like a grandfather, it helped me get some things in place for my children. As I started thinking like a grandfather, it started forming and shaping some of the decisions that I was making, even for myself. David, why you go for a walk? You got to do it for yourself. Yeah, I got to do it for myself because I want to be able to give myself every opportunity that I can to love my children's children so that my children can love their children's children. So part of breaking that cycle of poverty, yeah, I'm gonna say that cycle of poverty. At first, I had to do some things, but my children have to do things a little differently. See, when I had to break it, that means I had to focus on just doing it myself, because I had to break it. Now, my children have to think about, okay, what do my children need so they can break it? But then their children is going to have to think about, what do my grandchildren need? And that starts the cycle, a new cycle going, a new cycle. This is why I talk about the respect, the integrity, practicing wisdom, practicing confidence, practicing encouraging yourself, practicing being creative, practice being innovative, practice keeping your calm and composure regardless of what's going on around you. A lot of times when I speak, people say I don't have emotion. And I do have the emotion, but I want to focus on getting you the information that you need. Getting you the information that I wish, now that I've grown older, I wish that I had. Helping to propel you and even myself to want to go further. Part of the integrity of a man is celebrating the success and things that you've accomplished, and also celebrating what your spouse has accomplished, celebrating what your children have accomplished, celebrating what your grandchildren have accomplished. This celebration is relevant because it encourages those that are following. It encourages their friends. Celebrating your nieces and nephews, celebrating your siblings, celebrating your coworkers. Finding a way to celebrate them. And I'm not talking about a wild party. I'm not, because people think every time a celebration, it's a wild party. It's legitimate and sincere appreciation of you. When I got my master's degree, I worked hard for that. And when I did not celebrate it with my family, I robbed my family and I robbed myself of the opportunity to appreciate what God had blessed me and my family to accomplish. Show that appreciation. Celebrate who you are and your accomplishments. Teach your children how to appropriately celebrate and show appreciation for the accomplishments of others as well as themselves. I may not get a lot of views, but if it helps one, somebody's watching this is going to be extremely wealthy. Because if you practice the principles, and when I say practice them, I mean tailor them to your situation. Not listening to me because I'm right. Sometimes it's listen to me because I was wrong. And now I'm taking the opportunity to share what I've learned with you. So in this 10 minutes, I think one of my videos was 20 minutes, one of my videos was 5 minutes. By taking these videos, you basically taking part of what took me years to learn. And you're getting part of that in what, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever the video's length is. Some of the videos are only 1 minute. You're worth learning about yourself and celebrating your accomplishments. Your family, the people that you supervise, they get their encouragement and empowerment from you. So, you ever notice on a totem pole, people always look at the one on the top of the totem pole. They think that's the most When you look at a totem pole, the people that are above are standing on the shoulders that are for the ones below. You are part of that foundation for the next generation. Part of the integrity of a man is learning to celebrate your accomplishments. Peace.